Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Owens World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for May 17th to 29th, May 17th to 21st. We have a split flow here in the west with a ridge over the western Atlantic with above normal heights across much of the nation. And we have a strong negative EPO for this time of year and a negative AO. And we'll look at that. AO will be negative, and this will maintain strong positive height anomalies. Strong negative height anomalies across eastern Canada or east central Canada and Greenland. Okay, we're going to talk about another weather problem here. Okay. Moisture from the eastern Gulf of Mexico will likely lead to the threat of excessive rain from the southeast to the Appalachians to the mid-Atlantic and the northeast later in the week. So we're going to go through here. Now you can see this is the European deterministics. Here's the moisture here. And then we go through the day. Now we can see an area maxima precipitation here. This is deep moisture has a tropical connection that will be carrying up into this part of the world. And you can see this where I'm going to. This is Saturday now. Saturday looks to be a wet day. And above normal temperatures are forecast from the lower Mississippi Valley. And an active northern stream will supply energy to a frontal boundary from the Rockies to the northeast. And you can see that right here too. This is the, again, European deterministics. I'm going to look at the GFS. And this will result in possible heavy precipitation and embedded thunderstorms. And we'll have additional energy that will move into this frontal boundary, and that will further enhance lift and rainfall amounts. And an amplified trough and social frontal boundary will push into the west by midweek and to the Great Basin, the southeast, and to the Rockies by the weekend. The heavy precipitation with this system will be north and upper level system. May 20th to 24th. Okay, here we are at the 22nd. Oh, I'm on the wrong map. Here we are at the 22nd. And little overall change is expected in the flow. We still have our negative height anomalies here. We still have our split flow here in the west. Here's our ridge over the Atlantic, western Atlantic, with above normal heights across much of the nation. So we're looking at the GFS, and I go through each day. I come to the 24th. Pattern remains generally the same, and then we look at the rest of the models here. A little bit of a tendency for a trough here in the west, but overall expecting the pattern to remain the same. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation. I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 6 to 12 degrees above normal. The highest anomalies will be across this region here, close to 6 degrees above normal for the remainder of the nation. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation across this area here. Probability of occurrence is about 35%, and we have above normal precipitation across this vast area here, and probability of occurrence is 55%. Now look at the period from May 25th to 29th. Here at the 29th, the pattern remains generally unchanged, although the height anomalies might be a little weaker compared to the previous period. And we have our ridge here, still kind of like a split flow here in the west, but pretty much a zonal flow across much of the nation. And here's our subtropical ridge over the western Atlantic and our trough. And then we go to the end of the period. You can see we have above normal heights cover much of the nation. And then we look through the rest of the models. This is, I think, the European ensembles, strong tendency for a trough here. But overall, still expecting to see it above normal heights across much of the nation. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures. Now, talking about the NAO, the NAO is supposed to go positive again. So this will lead to probably above normal heights for much of the nation. So for this period, I'm forecasting air, especially across the eastern U.S., I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 6 to 12 degrees above normal, and I think it'll be maybe higher anomalies here in the east with that ridge off the western Atlantic heats up. Now, for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence, probability of occurrence will be about 43% or 40%, and then I have above normal precipitation here, and forecasting probability of occurrence will be about 40 to 55%. And now we're going to take a look at this little area in the Gulf here that we're watching. This is a GOES 16 visible imagery. A deep layered non-tropical low is located over the eastern Gulf of Mexico. It continues to produce widespread cloud showers and thunderstorms across much of Florida and southeast Georgia. Although the system might still acquire some subtropical or tropical characteristics while it moves slowly northward across the eastern Gulf of Mexico during the next few days. The low has not shown any signs of organized convection. And you can see if you look harder here, you might see a little bit here, but that's over land. And the convection is pretty much absent here. That's what you can see in the visible range. So that is the long-range weather forecast discussion for May 17th to 29th. Thanks for coming to Jim Mooney's World of Weather, and have a good day.